Last time I saw you guys, I told you about my new to me 2002 Subaru WRX. I told you everything that's wrong with it, all the reasons as to why I got it, what I got for it. It's like a loose bit of the plans that I have around surrounding the car. And today we are finally going to start working on it on camera. So yesterday I went through and I cleaned up the engine bay just a little bit, just to go ahead, look things over, take a peek, see if there's anything missing, anything that I might need to buy or look for, maybe, you know, find within the car. I'm missing some bolts and some of them are bent here and there. So today we're going to focus on getting the car on all fours, fixing the little pimpling it has on the front, on the driver's side front wheel, and just overall getting it ready and prepped up for that clutch to come in. Over the course of the next few days, we're gonna have some people over. You're gonna see some new faces, you're gonna see some old faces, but we're gonna, the goal is by the end of this video, have the car on all four wheels and able to roll around, not quite under its own power yet, but without having to worry about being, you know, falling over on the wheel. So without further ado, let's get to work. What we're gonna focus on today, we're gonna get this camber bolt put back in. Let's get to it.
My girls can't wear that. Why? That's where my stash shit. I put my mat down. That's where you let get.
Okay, so my apologies. I was very neglecting that night as far as recording went. Plus it was really dark, you couldn't really see much. So long story short, the camber bolt went in just fine. The install was relatively smooth. There wasn't really anything that happened besides it going in and it's sitting properly. I did discover some things that you're gonna hear about in this next segment of the video, but yeah, I don't plan on interrupting like this quite often. It's just being the one-man film crew I am, there's a lot of room for mistakes, so I'm just trying to minimize that, but I didn't want to, you know, just let you guys know what happened this night. So camera bolt was in, everything went smoothly and swimmingly, and yeah, you're gonna hear about the rest of it in the next segment. So forget this ever happened. I'm just gonna let you get back to enjoying the video. Alright, after poking at the car a little bit, yesterday I was able to find out that not only do I have upgraded brakes, the brake lines are upgraded as well. Oddly enough, only on one side of the car though. So today we're gonna focus on getting the wheels swapped out in the passenger rear side and just poking around at the brakes just a little more, trying to find out some more about the car before we get it together to throw the clutch in. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead, we're going to take this wheel off, get the spare wheel on, because at some point in time this one developed a flat somewhere. No clue where. It was fine when we got it. It wasn't even leaking when we got it. It was already at 30 psi. So we're going to go ahead and take the spare wheel out, clean it up a little bit, and then slap it on here to start. I'm not trying to do a super thorough clean or anything. I'm really just trying to get rid of most of the grease inside the wheel. So we're not doing anything hyper efficient or anything like that. Just using a little bit of degreaser and getting off what we can before I put the wheel back up. Alright, let's get this thing on.
Shit like a fruit salad, strawberry grape, yeah. They ball when they can, and I'm balling by nature. Addicted to the game like Jordan and Peyton. Y'all in the racing, me I'm at the finish line. Been running for too long, it's time to give me mine. Straight down your chimney in your living room is I. Weezy, allergic to wintertime. I'm the fireman,
Alright, so with this wheel off, you can kind of see it's pretty bad. I've definitely seen better, looks better. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that wheel on, but first we're gonna take a look at what's going on under here. Obviously, like I said in the first video, the shop did throw some performance parts on this car. So upgraded rear brakes, braided coils. That is not, I mean, braided lines definitely wasn't on my bingo list. There's that BC Racing coil over there in the back, nice and seized up. Gonna have to hit that with some WD-40. And yeah, the whole mess of a rotor. Look at that. It says seen some better days for sure. But on the bright side, the axles back here are pretty healthy as opposed to the axles up front. They're still gonna get replaced eventually, but we're not gonna worry about getting these done now. So let's go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then let's throw that baby on. I'm gonna take down webs and you're out in nature, stick. So we got the wheel off, and now we're coming down here to check out the brake caliper, because that's why I took this off. Took it off so that we could check out the brake caliper, get it back on there. Once again, case of finding braided lines where I wasn't expecting it, but I also found out that he misplaced the OEM bolts for it, and this is what I'm working with. All right, so I just got a warning from the weather app. It's about to rain, so we're running on borrowed time here.
Run that back.
I didn't say nothing. Speaking of turbo. Would you like to tell the audience what's brewing?
The poop.
Let's go ahead and get these brakes cleaned up a little bit. Now, this stuff is actually not bad for paint, so if you need to use it to degrease some things that are painted, don't worry. Just do not use it on exterior paint for cars. It's paint safe to an extent. Did you just put my front wheel in the trunk? This guy.
Why it didn't fit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's good. And you watched me too.
Well, I wasn't watching the wheel, I was helping you lift the darn thing.
You watched me pick it up. Carry it over here.
I didn't actually see you pick it up either, because I was face deep in the camera. That's crazy.
Yeah, so you looked at that wheel. I was like, oops.
I was like, wait a minute. Because I was looking at it, I was like, huh, that wheel looks mad shiny compared to the one that needs to go in there. Think I could pull off getting this caliper back on without undoing the brakes? These pads look fresher than the other side.
Start cleaning up before you get stuck doing it in the rain.
Yeah, I know. You really think my mom raised someone who's afraid to work in the rain? Probably be a good idea to close the trunk.
What about the Benz?
Oh, did you just call it the Benz?
The LS.
I miss the Benz too, buddy, but dang.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
All right, this is gonna be a horrid mess. Am I looking forward to it? No. I have a feeling I might have a little longer than just 6:59 until the rain gets here, so we're gonna try our luck here. Is there like a specific way to do this? I feel like there's an easier way to do it. Are we gonna take the time to find that easier way? Probably not. Nope. Stubborn is not winning this time around. This pin is definitely not gonna work properly after this, but I'm gonna have to do some research, find out what type of brake this is so I can get new brake pads for it. Because it would absolutely suck if I needed to. This is gonna be a lot harder than I bargained for. All right, so now that the pins are mostly loose, it should be a little bit more cooperative on coming out, hopefully. There. I wanna get new pins. That's something I'm gonna have to do for sure, because these seem to be nearing the end of their lifespan. All right, other side. Let's get it. Oh, look at that. Once the tension comes off, it's great. Get these two out of here. Not looking too bad. Back side, front side. Take your C-clamp. Get it nice and opened up. Ready to go. Slap that in there real quick. I overestimated like crazy. And just bring her back down. Probably should have put the rag on here so I didn't damage the paint on the caliper, but it is what it is. Yo. Yep. What's good? Not much. This side has braided brake lines.
Just that side?
Yep, just this side.
What?
Well, no, the rear driver's side too.
Huh?
Yeah, the rear driver's side also has it. The front driver's side does not. Yeah, and he lost the caliper bolts for this side.
You could just order them off of Amazon.
Oh yeah. You gonna see me like my replacements?
Where'd you get that from?
With the car.
Oh, my goodness.
I do need to get a dust shield for that side
You got the
though.
wrong battery in here.
I know.
So you telling me this guy drained the AC system instead of just
Unbolting the compressor. Yeah. Schmeedy literally has a whole video.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to just add him on Facebook. You know? Like, hey, we talked a couple times on YouTube. Might as well just add you on Facebook. We're in the same car. We're in the same groups.
I don't understand why. I'm telling you, dude. You could have been. You still could be.
I am. I'm gonna start. I might as well with the paint. Start with the paint first, and do the whole build.
Get the paint going. Get to know some YouTubers, network a little bit.
I was thinking, I don't want these lights anymore.
You don't want my lights anymore?
Yeah.
Why not? What changed your mind?
The black with the new, just the stock chrome, like.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm gonna probably go clear. Clears in the back. Yeah, I just don't like this white. Like, I feel like if you wash it, it'll still be nice. I don't know, like, it just seems yellow to me.
I was about to say it might just
not because it's dirty.
Well, I was gonna say it could be the clear coat is.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if you look at the trunk where the clear coat's peeling up, it looks really nice.
Well, yeah.
Can you bring that socket set over here with you?
I didn't know you had it open.
Open because the sockets got to go back in there.
What?
Huh?
Mostly closed, but not latched.
Hurt.
None of it fell out though.
I was about to say, as long as it's all still in there.
Yeah, it's all still in there. Just none of it fell out.
Oh no! I don't remember what I was looking for. I think it was a 17. All right, it's starting to rain, so I got the caliper on and everything. I put the camera up, or I had Brian put the camera up so that it didn't get damaged by the water. So now we're gonna just throw the wheel on. Hopefully that should be all we gotta do for this side, and we're good to get ready to throw the clutch in. What do you gotta get for yours? Yeah.
Tires? Well, I have tires, but I need new tires.
Uh-huh. Tires, wheel bearings, and what? Ah. Okay. So, the brakes are now back on. All up in there. Matt, for future reference, don't forget this. Those bolts need to be done in there. Your camber bolt and your other bolt. So, let's go ahead, get that in there. Get the rest of this stuff up because it is starting to come down. Get the hood back on the car, and that should be just about it for today. We'll come back out here a little bit later and we'll continue working on the car with what we do have.